Bust it. All right. Yeah, that's right. Another one back at it. The Rich Dream Show pod featuring none other than Mr. FaZe himself, Young G, and Smoke 3 in the place to be. Welcome in again. Appreciate y'all for tuning in. This is the show where sometimes I come to y'all in my drawers. You understand? I know
Never
y'all.
know.
Y'all
Don't
want
see the top. We don't see the top.
Nah, I just playing,
I was
man.
gonna say,
I got the Rich Dream shorts on, right? You don't play with it. Don't play.
Man. Don't do no crazy shit now. you gonna get a shadow band on YouTube, man.
Quick.
Right.
I heard him say skin.
Right. You know.
Nah, man. Appreciate y'all for tuning in once again. Had to show y'all the brand, of course, because that is where we are sponsored by. Make sure.
Hold on. Is this the new joint?
Dang, no cap.
This new joint got the green on the inside of the brim. You know where we at? We got the the logo on the side. You feel me? I forgot to bring yours, man. My bad. I forgot to bring yours, man.
Oh, you good?
I forgot to bring it.
I'm gonna see you again. I feel like eventually.
When you coming back?
It'll be sometime within the next couple weeks.
Okay, yeah. Just hit me up.
Already.
Yeah, man. They on sale. They moving. Go get you one.
Come on now. Don't play with it. Stay with it.
And we'll be coming out with definitely different colorways on this same hat, but different colorways next year.
Yeah.
Which is a couple weeks away.
We'll see y'all in 2025.
Right. We're going to see y'all with it, man.
Man, that's an exciting thing, though, bro, when you think about it. Like, heading into 2025, bro, with Rich Dreamzz, with the pod, bro, that's like, this is marking our third year?
For the pod, yeah. Third year for the pod, going on our fourth year for the clothing brand. Yeah.
Man.
So, we knee deep, man. We knee deep. Yeah, man. It's been a hell of a ride, though, man.
Raising kids in this thing.
Yeah, man. We got a little skin in the game, man. From both sides, the clothing and the podcast and stuff, man. So
yeah, we just
trying to elevate.
Yeah, man, more to come. We just now reaching scratching the surf.
That's all. Yeah. Won't mind putting in the work.
That's it, man. I want it upward. Bro. All right. Before we get into it, real deep.
Okay.
I
don't have any this week, man.
We close to y'all. We family with the people, and we know sometimes people have things to get off their chest.
Sometimes.
I tell you what we might do. Send them in to you, so you guys send them in. I'll put our socials up here. We'll start doing that. Send us in your grievances. Send us in the things that get on your nerves and that touch your spirit just in a way to where you just feel like I need fellowship.
Like one of them pet peeves,
What really grinds your gears?
Man. All of that.
But yeah, send them in, man. Those are our socials right there. You can send in your grievances and we'll air them on the grievances report because Lord, has blessed us to where lately we ain't really been having too many, man.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie, I've just been trying to really just err on the side of thankfulness for everything, man. I don't want to get into that spirit of complaining and dwelling in negativity. So, man. And staying in that mindset, it can be difficult at times, but I mean, one of the ways I do stay in that realm is basically thinking about other people, man. Like once you get outside of self and you really look at your fellow man, your fellow human beings that coincide with you, I think it becomes a little bit easier to be more on the selfless way of thinking instead of just woe is me.
Right.
Yeah, man. And we're gonna jump right off of that. Get into our list topic for this week, man. Staying locked in. I ain't gonna pretend like I'm the best advocate for this because I ain't gonna lie. Sometimes I do not think I'll be locked in the way I need to be.
And we all, everybody had their moments, man. like I said, I just, again, these are things that I think about daily. The topics that you come up with, I'm sure it's things that you think about or have went through or whatever the case may be. So this is some, lately the last week or so, couple weeks or so, like it's just been on my mind, like, just trying to stay locked in with everything, and um I was listening to this motivational video on YouTube while I was in the gym. I do that from time to time. Um, and the guy was on there. He was like, "Man," he was like, "Yeah, you can stay locked in Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, but when Thursday, Friday comes, Saturday, you starting to let up. You starting to let up. You got to stay locked in 7 days." And I was just like, "Man, that's true. That's true though, because I know me myself, like." I'll have weeks where I'm locked in every day of the week, like I'm doing something productive, whether
Right.
it's just creating content for the podcast, or creating content for the clothing brand, or content for barbering, something like that, or looking up um, something pertaining or help or that would help the podcast or the clothing brand. You get what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
I like to try and do something every day productive to help, to help better each of my businesses, or or both of ours, So
Right.
but I have my weeks where I be like, Sunday, Monday, I be okay, cool, cool, cool. I'm with it. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday's the day that I kind of start getting busy in the shop. You get what I'm
Right.
saying? Friday, Saturday, that's my busiest days.
For sure.
Well, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, those are my busy days. Um, Wednesdays, Tuesday, Wednesdays, they be pretty laid back, so I can kind of get some stuff done in between appointments. But
Hmm.
like Thursday, Friday, Saturday, most times I can't. So it's just like, or maybe I can. Um, and I just be like, "Yo, man, let me take a break or go get something to eat or whatever." But I think even if I do that while I'm there, once I get home, I need to take an hour out of me being home. But then again, I got a fiance and a
Yeah.
kid, you know what I'm saying, a kid to come home to. So it's like, you know, having a kid, still trying to find a balance. I think I'm finding it. Um, but I just have to be more assertive on doing the things that I feel I need to do for us and for us. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? So that's just be my thing, man. Staying locked in every day. It's a hard. It can be a hard task. You
For
know,
sure.
with having a lot on your plate. But I think it's just about staying focused, staying disciplined.
Yeah.
You know.
No, man. I mean, that's very true. Shout out to you too for that. That gave me an idea. I never even thought of that. But listening to like motivational speakers while in the gym,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
that sounds like a cold deal. That's something to get you right there.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Especially when I go in, like when I go in on Friday morning, I'm in there like probably like 7. So I wake up at like 6:30. So
Yeah.
I'm still half sleep up in that motherfucker for real, for real. And that kind of get me going. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Especially if it, if especially if it's been a week where um you know if it's been a week where it's just like, dang, bro, like I should have had this done, I should have had that done. That kind of helped me to get back locked in. Like,
Yeah.
okay, when you get a free moment, get on that shit. Don't wait, just get on it.
Right.
But I've been doing that for the last probably couple of months, man. Listening to the motivational speeches on YouTube while I'm in the gym.
That's
It
fine.
helped. Help.
That's dope. You see, I see what you did too. You slid by with the humble flex too. You're like, yeah, listen to my motivations while I be in the gym. You know,
Nah, man. Nah, man. It's Hey,
nah,
but you know what? I heard somebody's. I heard I don't know if I read this or heard this somewhere, but it was like people in general, like going to the gym is like the percentages are way up nowadays. I
mhm.
guess versus maybe like 20 years ago. Like more people are in the gym now, like than ever.
Well, I think it's a lot of people that realize too, because mental health. is such at a higher standpoint in people's lives. I
Hit them
think
up
people
with it.
realize how much is in sync.
It
Um,
helps.
it's a
Yeah,
lot of times how people de-stress. It's a lot of times how people deal with depression.
mm-hmm.
Um, you know, a lot breakups, all that different type of stuff. It's a healing thing to go along with the steps to better your mental health as well as your physical health.
For sure, for
Um,
sure.
so that's a great thing, man. I've been in my process as well as far as just staying locked in with the gym, trying to do better as far as my overall health, especially now that I got a little one on the way.
Yeah,
Because I ain't gonna lie, for probably a long time, it was from a standpoint of not necessarily caring because it's like, what do you live for if you don't have your own family?
yeah,
Um,
yeah,
but that realization that okay, there's somebody that's gonna depend on me for sure, especially just to be around,
yeah.
um, and to be, the bare minimum healthy enough to where
Able to do stuff. Yeah,
yeah, they ain't got to be worried about trying to take care of me at a young age or nothing crazy.
right,
Yeah. So
right.
um, I think, like you said, being assertive and having to have a hard line and be like, hey, I know something might want my attention, but this is what I need to do.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean,
Yeah,
creating those boundaries, it definitely gets more difficult,
yeah,
especially, depending on where you are in your life, especially when you've established some goals for yourself that you're working on reaching daily, like you saying.
yeah.
But the main thing is what I'm learning, because like I said, I still struggling with it, but like you saying, keeping it at the forefront, doing something, even if it's just a little piece every day to where you feel like, okay, I put some water in the bucket. Um,
Small things add up to big things, man.
yeah,
Start with small. It start with small things. Rome wasn't built in a day. You get me? So, um, that's what I try to do. And to me, that's excuse me. That simplifies it. Got to try to make a whole. Um, you ain't got to try to do everything in one whop in one day.
yeah,
Um, make a clip a day. You know what I'm saying? Make a post a day. You
hmm
get what I'm saying? I got a one of my one of these guys that I used to kick it with back in Shreveport. He doing like a 90-day challenge, like where he posts content, barbering content every day. You get
right,
what I'm saying? It's just one time a day. You get what I'm saying? And I think, like I say, the more you simplify it, the easier it is. It don't feel like it's like, oh my God, I got to do all of this, and you get backed
right,
up. From Monday to Friday, and you skipped a few days. Now you back
right,
up on stuff that you wanted to do, and also life happens. You get what
yeah,
I'm saying? Shit, I had a certain things can happen, and it just take you out of the mood of doing anything. But that's
true,
where you gotta, again, like we said before, you gotta stay tunnel vision and just, hey, control what you can control. Nigga, I had somebody, it's scamming season right now. You get what I'm saying?
for sure.
Man, they got me for like 500 something, man, at Walmart.com. Bro, I say, what? Wait a minute. I said, Walmart? I ain't bought nothing this high from Walmart and I don't know how long. Not online.
Right.
Not online. I'm like, whoa. But
Wow.
and something like that, it just upsets you, bro. Like,
Yeah.
and
But
but I
people,
end up getting the money back, and I end up getting the money back, of course. So um, you just gotta block all of that out, man. Stuff gonna
yeah,
happen. It's gonna
yeah,
happen. Just
for
gotta
sure.
block it out.
That's it, man. It's gonna be distractions. Um, it's gonna be negativity, but you know that what you're working towards at the end of the tunnel is just greater than that.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Now, how do you know when you're not locked in? What's kind of a telltale sign for you on that one?
Uh,
Or do you realize, or do you kind of lean on
you
people to
know it.
tell you,
I
or
think you. I think you. I think you know it. Well, for me, I know it. Because I know the things that I need to do. Right.
sure,
Um, for the week, a lot of times for this particular day that's coming, and if I don't get them done, to me that's a sign of me not being locked in, or me just not even. Also, me just having a certain mentality towards what I'm doing. Having a certain push behind it, having a certain fire behind what I'm doing. You get what I'm saying? And enthusiasm.
there you
And that's
go.
a great enthusiasm. Yeah,
Woo!
yeah, yeah. But being
The Rick
enthusiastic
Flag
about being enthusiastic about what it is I'm doing. You get what I'm saying? And what I noticed is when I'm like that towards whatever project I'm doing, it comes out much. It always comes out better. You get what I'm saying? Not just me doing it because fuck, I got to do this. Let me do this real quick. And see, those are the times where you're not locked in. When you're just doing it to do it, you're
right.
not really putting any real effort in it. You're not really putting any real thought, no original thought. You get what I'm saying? And that's something that I constantly work on. Just making sure, okay, if I'm gonna do it, let's do it right. Let's put an adequate amount of effort into it so
Right.
that it can just come out to be the best, whatever it is, so it can be the best that it could be from me. You know what I'm saying?
For sure, man.
So that's kind of how I know though. When I'm like I say, when I'm lagging behind on it, I'm backed up with stuff, when I'm not putting, I'm not really into it, that's kind of how I know I'm all right, bro. You ain't locked in.
Yeah.
You gotta tighten up.
I think for me, I can tell because I think I move a lot off of energy
Mm-hmm.
and energy and symmetry. I feel like in my life because
Mm-hmm.
I think I have to be multifaceted and multidimensional. And when I feel areas being off, it's because I'm like, okay, see, this hasn't gone how it needs to go because I'm not even over here like I need to be. Or say, for instance, as far as like doing reporting or things for work,
Okay.
if I ain't doing my
Can you
clips,
hear her?
yeah, I hear my
Hey,
trying to
get
shout out
ready.
to
Get ready.
you. Peace and quiet. That's done with, huh? That's a wrap.
It's done. It's done. You better hope
Even,
she. You better
even
hope he want it.
look, even in the cave.
You better hope he want it.
Yeah, I heard somewhere that the Sages be chill, so I gotta hope that he just a chill Sag.
Sure, well, she happy as a motherfucker, boy. Which that's good. I'll take it. I'll
Yeah,
take it.
man.
She happy.
You take the laughs over the big cries any day.
Oh
But,
man, every time.
my cousin Chrissy told me I was a crybaby, man. So
She
I
say you
don't know.
well.
That's what she said. My mama told me I was quiet though, so I don't know, man.
You might have been a crybaby by her or something when you was
That's what
by
it
her
was.
house.
She didn't treat me right. Look,
That what it was.
you know. But nah, man. Shout out to Cuzzo. But nah,
Yeah.
man. It's like if I'm not doing what I need to do on a timing scale, it impacts other things. So if I spent too much time just bullshitting around on Instagram instead of making posts or anything, it, it shows up immediately, and then I'm trying to
Yeah,
hurry up
you
and do
rushing
a
it.
post, and then I'm missing stuff,
Mm-hmm.
while I'm on the company time where I ain't supposed to be doing
See
this
what I'm
stuff
saying?
anyway. But I done missed my window, so I gotta make sure. So
Hey, nigga bullshit
yeah,
all the way around the
and
clock,
then I'm
man.
mad because I'm doing work when I get home when that's supposed to be my time to do stuff around the house or things I need to do, and then that's like so it all flows, man. I gotta stay
And
on
that's
my
kind of the
schedule.
same. That's kind of the same how it is with me. And a lot of it comes down to time management, dog.
Yeah, bro.
Which is
Exactly.
the most valuable resource that we all have is time.
Hmm.
You can't get that back. You
Same
can't go
thing.
back into time. So it's like once you master the art of time management, I
Yep.
think everything will flow super smooth,
Or
like
once
super.
you think you got it, and then you have a kid, that's what's gonna happen to you.
And then you're gonna have to relearn it. You gotta relearn it. But and it can be like it could be a very boring life. I believe, but in the end, it'll pay off because I believe once we reach our goals, we won't have to work as much.
Yeah, for sure.
Not physically, not be there physically. You get
It'll
what
be
I'm saying?
more,
We won't have to. We won't have to.
being diplomatic, making decisions, and delegating.
We'll be somewhere on vacation talking business and making sure this. Yeah, So that's why it's important. Like I said, right now, like this is a pivotal time for us right now. You approaching your mid-30s. I'm right at mid-30s. Um, we gotta get to it. You get what I'm saying? It's you know it's time now. The time is now. You know what I'm saying? So by the time we in our 40s, mid 40s, early 40s, shit, we parlaying. Shit, feet kicked up. You get what I'm saying?
Need that.
What that boy well, okay, Elroy say. That nigga say, he said, yeah, I was always a nigga back in the hood saying I love the hood. I love the ghetto. Yeah, you right. That's what I said. But as soon as I got my check, I was gone.
What you mean? And don't you
Yeah,
for me.
that's how I'm trying to be like Uncle Elroy. Shit. Hell
Mhm.
yeah.
Uh, but now, man, it can get tedious.
Mm.
Um,
Hell yeah.
I forget what the analogy is, but it's like the shepherd or something like that, or it's hard to keep just hitting that one little hammer or whatever on the nail, all that stuff, man. But
Mm-hmm.
you know, you just have to keep going.
You just gotta believe that it's gonna pay off.
Yeah,
You just gotta really believe that it's gonna pay off.
right.
That's what I think it's about, dog. I think
Energy, the energy is in the belief. That's what it is,
yeah,
man.
yeah, hell yeah. Hell yeah. You just gotta believe that this shit that I'm doing, this one thing that I'm doing per day that may be small.
Right.
Hopefully it can contribute to something much bigger in due time. You get what I'm
It's a
saying?
drop in the bucket to
You just
tip the
gotta
scale.
believe. Yeah, gotta believe it. Yep.
Big time, man. So whatever you dreaming for, whatever you working towards, stay locked in. The grind is a marathon. Rest in peace, Nick, man. The grind is a marathon. It is long. It is arduous. There's ups, down, peaks, and valleys.
Yep.
But if you stay the course, when you come out the other side, and you greater. You greater later.
Mm-hmm.
Don't make us preach to y'all in this
Come
rich
on now.
of the tabernacle. And
Get
then
out
when
the
you
get out